What's up, everybody? Hello. I really made it happen getting on here tonight because I have a bunch of other shit going on. It's the weekend, so you know how it goes. The weekend. When it comes to kids and stuff like that, it is quite the debacle, as many of you parents know. If you are a supporter, I would appreciate supporting the gifting goal. Help get us on the FYP. Amanda. Amanda for kicking off the live before I even got on here. Amanda, you're the shit. Thank you so much, Amanda. Seriously. You're fucking awesome. Appreciate you. How's everybody doing? Birthday Eve, Dory. Happy birthday to you, Dory. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Jake Lang was arrested today for his debacle in Minnesota. So, if any of you were wondering, he was in fact held accountable for that. Although it seems that they're arrested every single time and there's no actual punishment, but he was arrested. Apparently, they drove at the crowd of people or something, and that got them arrested. So, Jake Lang was in fact arrested. Those of you curious, I gotta say, I think most of it is like, I was talking to some people today, and I was like, listen, I don't think it's worth it to even show up to these things. I think we need to just be ignoring Jake Lang. He wants the attention. He wants these, like, people trying to hurt him and stuff. Like, it's furthering his point. You know? Jake Lang is not important enough. You know what I mean? Like, cool, let him go scream into the abyss for fucking 2 hours. Let him do it. And then I go back and forth, and I'm like, maybe we need to show up and shut that shit down. But it's not like he's actually influencing anyone. You know what I mean? He's so incredibly ridiculous that it just doesn't appear that anyone, I don't know. Emily's Blunt, thank you so much for the $4.99. Thank you, Emily. Where have you been? Where have you been, Emily? Jake Lang needs to be in jail for inciting violence. I agree. But we had, the Spider-Man guy. That was funny. Some guy showed up in a Spider-Man suit and tried to rip the cross out of his hand. So that was pretty cool. But outside of that, it's just a bunch of people filming videos so they can post them on social media. It's just not, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's not like we're like, protesting ICE or something. It's Jake Lang. You know what I mean? It just seems stupid. But what can you do? You can't, I'm not the, like, arbiter of protests. So, I do whatever I can do, and that's it. But I'm not the boss. I have to remind myself I am not the leader of all protests countrywide, nationwide. People ask my opinion on a lot of it, but it doesn't mean I'm in charge of it. So if people want to do it, then it is what it is. I would approach it differently, but it's not up to me. Alicia, thank you so much, Alicia, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Alicia. You guys think we can get some Trumpies in here today? You think we can get some we've gotten some insane calls the last couple of days. We've gotten some insane calls last couple days. By the way, if you are a if you are a supporter of mine, not a Trump supporter, I would appreciate also supporting on the pinned comments. You'll see my Venmo and Cash App. If you guys do support what I do, I'm about to travel again somewhere. I don't like to give specific details, but I would appreciate supporting in the link tree in my bio on Venmo or Cash App. It's on the pinned comments. Make sure it's Adam Cray Politics, no underscore, no numbers, or Adam Cray on Cash App, no underscore, no numbers. Milagro, thank you for the $5 Venmo. Says appreciate you. Appreciate you, Milagro. Alicia, thank you so much. Snoopy Girl, 83. Let's go, Snoopy Girl. Appreciate you. Cassandra, thank you so much, Cassandra. I appreciate your support. David Rummer 241 says Trump is always right. No, he's not. But you can call in and you can have the conversation, and I'm willing to do it. Have you guys ever heard of like biting your tongue in your sleep? This is something that I've been doing lately. I'm actually going to be mentioning it to my doctor, hopefully in the next couple weeks. I've been biting my tongue in my sleep so hard that it's like painful when I wake up. I think it's from anxiety or something, but I was wondering if anyone else has ever heard of this before, but I've been biting my tongue in my sleep. You're a peak slacktivist, Bailey? Well, you do what you can do, Muppet. You do what you can do, couch dweller. You do what you can do, cave dweller. Wenchy, thank you so much for the Norwegian $50. Appreciate you, Wenchy. Thank you so much, Wenchy. MAGA's so fucking scared of admitting that they support Trump anymore. No, legit, like clenching down on my tongue. It's a stress thing, I think, but I'm not really surprised by it. I've taken a lot on in these last 6 months. Zach, thank you. Appreciate you. Guys, I would appreciate hitting the thumbs up button to help us get on the For You page. Yes, they are cave dwellers. Therefore, they have cave brains. Okay? That's what they have. Because that's who they are. Let me put a story out real quick. Here, guys, I'm going to actually, you know what? Let me put you guys, I want all of you to spam right now. I want you to spam the chat. Join now. Every single person in here, spam the chat. Come, we're here. Join now. All of that. I'm going to post a story. All right, we're live on YouTube right now, and the chat is begging for you to come into the chat right now. And we're live on YouTube, right? All right, we're live on YouTube right now, and the chat is asking you to join. Come join us on YouTube right now. Everybody spam. All right, here's the chat right now telling you to join. Join now. All right, we're live on YouTube. All right, we're live on YouTube right now. And all right, we're live on YouTube right now, and the chat is asking you. All right, we're live on YouTube right now, and the chat is asking you to join. Come join us on YouTube right now. All right, here's the chat right now telling you to join. Join now. All right, you guys are on my story.
Call from
Dr. Sandwich.
Dr. what?
Sandwich.
What is that? Dr. Sandwich?
Yes, it's a little nickname I came up with. What's up with you, Doc?
Why did you come? How did you? Should I even ask how you came up with that nickname?
It's pretty clever, but I don't feel like going through the whole spiel.
I don't find it clever. Did you just look around and the first thing you saw was a sandwich?
It goes pretty deep. I mean, maybe you'll find out.
No, I don't think I will. We're not going to maintain this relationship. So would you like to just tell me?
It's a trap.
What does that mean? What does that mean? No, what does that mean?
I fully support Trump 100%. Let's talk about some.
What does Dr. Sandwich mean? I need you to tell us.
I can't tell you yet, dog. It's a trap.
Bro, anyone who calls me dog, I'm going to embarrass. So you're not gonna like. I don't know if you think you're like gonna cleverly like school me because you are like pretending you're like. I don't know. What is it? Just tell me.
It's a trap.
Tara, thank you so much. Tara says, I was on vacation for a week, and I didn't get a chance to tune in. Missed you. Looking forward to catching up. Tara, thank you so much on Venmo, Tara. Tara sent $10 on Venmo. Thank you, Tara. Go ahead, Dr. Sandwich. What kind of sandwich are you? A roast beef sandwich?
You know, I got a question for you, man.
All right, bro.
I saw a short with you fucking with Ice. What the fuck are you doing fucking with Ice?
Oh, I don't fuck with them.
What do you do?
It depends on the circumstance, but typically I try and get them to rethink their decisions.
Yeah, they're wasting your time trying to stop my vote. When
Definitely
you could be
not
doing something useful.
definitely not wasting my time. I mean,
You could be out there doing something useful, you know,
Okay.
teaching the hood people, about stock.
Do you think forcing the state to open a civil rights investigation is an accomplishment?
I don't give a damn about none of that.
Well, we did that.
You shouldn't
Right.
either.
Do you
You
think
shouldn't
getting
give a
Greg
shit about that shit either.
Bovino fired in Minnesota is an accomplishment? I'd say it is,
Oh.
right? Do you think opening investigations into ICE agents in Minnesota is an accomplishment? Yes.
That's
We've
not something I
we've
need to care
accomplished
about.
quite a
You
bit
care
doing
about
this.
that way too much.
Okay,
You
well,
care about that
you
way
don't care
too
about
much.
it because your
No, I
standard
don't.
is in the toilet. So just
Yours
make your
is
point.
too. You're literally going outside fucking around with Ice.
I don't fuck
You look
around
dumb.
with them. I mean,
Yeah, you are. You fucking with Ice. You fucking with my
I
vote, my
do
voice.
not fuck with them. I tell
Dude,
them
dude,
like
what
it
you
is.
doing wasting time talking to these
Fucking
people
with
for?
them is like what you're doing with me right now.
I am. Because you
Okay.
look stupid.
Here's the difference. I can hang
You could
up
be
on
doing
you.
something else.
Ice can't. Okay.
You could be doing something else. I know you can.
Don't
I know.
worry about what I do with Ice. All right. If you don't
'Cause you
like
can't
it,
win
then
this
don't
debate.
watch.
You can't win this debate. So the
I
only
can't-
way to do
I
it is to
can't
hang up
win.
on me.
I can't win a
No.
debate. All right.
No,
what do you want
no,
to debate?
no, look. Here we go. This is what you're gonna do.
I'm
You're gonna try to
ready.
frame me for looking for. You're gonna try to frame me looking dumb because I don't know everything about the political environment. So you're gonna say something like, "Oh, how many Senate seats are in the House?" You
Senate
guys are
seats?
mega stupid.
Wait.
But
How
you
many
can't- but you
Senate
can't-
seats are in the House?
Yeah, that's what you did the last
How
time
many?
I was
Wait.
talking here.
Rethink that
Yeah.
question again. How
But
many
you- but-
Senate seats are in the House?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Oh my God, he still doesn't
But you
get it,
but you can't tell me that a trans woman is a man.
guy.
All that intelligence, you can't tell me that.
Hold on.
Okay.
Can you just calm down for a second?
What? I feel like arguing, dog. I feel like arguing.
Okay, but listen, I don't need to embarrass you because you just did it yourself, right? Like, I don't need to because I already won. There are no Senate seats in the House. Those are separate chambers of Congress.
How you win when you're spending your free time fucking with Ice? How about
Guy,
doing something useful with your time?
When I am out there with Ice, I'm working.
Yeah.
Okay? That's
No, you're looking
that's what I
dumb.
do.
It's a waste
That's
of
what I
time.
do. You understand?
I'm gonna get all the illegal immigrants deported. There's nothing that you could do about it. You're wasting your time.
Well, you're not getting anyone
Okay.
deported. You're just a
Yeah.
chud.
I'm gonna get everyone deported, and guess what? You're gonna eventually like it. 'Cause
If
we're
only
gonna beat you
if
into
only
submission.
you could be deported. Anyway, can
We're
you
gonna-
please give me
we're gonna-
something that I can debate? You said how many Senate seats
Yeah.
are in the House, right?
Yeah. No. How about this?
Hold on. You asked
we-
me how
we
many.
debate-
Hold on. Can I answer how many Senate seats are in the House?
No,
asked
you could
me.
debate. We could debate.
No,
we get all
you
these legal
asked me a
immigrants
question.
out of
All
the
right,
country.
and we will.
We
Can
could
I just
debate.
answer
We could
your
debate
first
that.
question though? How many
Go
Senate
ahead. Go ahead.
seats?
Go ahead and try to
Okay.
make me look dumb.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
you're going to be shocked by this, but there are no Senate seats in the House.
Yeah, I realized I already made a mistake. I know. Let's move
All right,
forward.
what was the mistake you made?
I don't care about the mistake that I made.
I'm
what
just
I
curious.
care about.
How many seats are in the House of
you,
Representatives?
you tell me, elitist. You tell me, elitist.
435.
Okay, great. It's great. That means nothing to me.
Now let's move
It
to
means nothing.
senators. How many senators?
Okay. You tell me, smarty ass, smart ass. You tell me, elitist.
100.
That's great.
So
That's great. It's great.
All right, let me thank a couple people.
You figured it all out.
Let me thank a couple people before I squash you here. Lady
Mm-hmm.
Rage, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Said I hum chestnuts roasting on an open fire at least 3 times a day. I owe it all to you, Adam. Lady Rage, listen. That's become a normal part of my life. It can become a normal part of yours too. Pass it on to a significant other or a family member, right? We need to keep the trend going. 210 Rain Christopher said, Adam, is the protest payment a check or direct deposit this month. Listen, 210 Rain, as I've told you, we shouldn't be communicating about how you pay me for protests through super chats. That lets people know what's actually going on. Claire Bear, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Said, I love when the maggots are so dumb they dunk on themselves. I do too, Claire. I really do. It makes my life a lot easier. All right, go ahead. You said you wanted to debate immigration?
Yeah, let's debate that. Yeah, let's debate that one.
Okay,
let's do that.
What's your take on immigration?
That I believe that if we deport all the illegal immigrants, it's a good thing for our country, actually. Let's say if one illegal immigrant, kills an American, if they were deported in the first place, that murder would have been prevented.
Okay, so your argument is that although undocumented immigrants don't contribute to a rising crime rate, we should demonize an entire population because one person may commit a violent crime?
First of all, if there's any illegal immigrants still in the country, they're not good people because they're putting us at risk. If there was no illegal immigrants in Minnesota, then no one would have gotten killed. Am I right or wrong, sir?
Yeah, so the question is whether or not you actually care about, like, specific categories of crime being committed, right? And what
am I right, sir? I don't give a damn about none of that. I ask you, am I correct on that?
And what population is primarily responsible for committing that category of crime, right? Crime is a consequence of people. People commit crime. So really applying this to undocumented immigrants is quite disingenuous.
How about they're not supposed to be here in the first place to commit any crimes?
So you're saying this as a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
Of course, 100%. And I don't regret it at all.
Convicted felon?
I don't care about Trump. I'm talking about illegal immigrants, sir.
Well, no, you're talking about crime being a consequence of this particular population, sir. You're talking about crime being a consequence of this particular population of people. What I'm saying is, yes, we should hold people accountable for crimes that they commit. I agree.
Of course,
but we shouldn't automatically demonize an entire population because one person in that population commits a crime, right?
Okay. So let me ask you this: are you a precog from the fucking movie Minority Report?
What?
Are you a precog from the Minority Report? How the fuck do you know if an illegal immigrant is not going to snap one day and kill someone? Why would you take that risk?
Well, we have statistics that prove that that particular population is 3 times less likely to commit crimes than their American counterpart.
But right, and how many illegal immigrants are in the country estimated right now?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
If you had to
hold up.
Let's say it's between 12 and 14 million.
Okay, thank you. Now, I could have just put you in that trap and make you look dumb because now you say, oh, it doesn't matter, when it does matter because it's pertaining to my point. My point is there's supposed to be none in the country. I don't care the fucking bullshit statistic that you just said. It's supposed to be none. They're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, so again, voting for a convicted felon and then claiming that
what is a convicted felon got to do with an illegal immigrant murdering an American, sir?
Because they didn't commit a felony.
Stick to the topic.
And your president did.
I don't care about that. I don't care what he did. You know what I care about? I care about buying their fucking homes that they're in right now. I care about taking their food. I want to go in and take their shit. I want to eat their fucking food. Fucking halal food. Oh my God, it's halal food. Oh God damn.
So let me ask you a question. Let me come at this from a different angle.
Yeah.
I'm going to use your same line of logic, but I'm going to come at this from an entirely separate angle. Okay, let me make sure nobody else in the chat contributed. Guys, I would appreciate everybody hitting the thumbs up button while I destroy this chud. So let's use your line of logic, right? That we should essentially imprison, or you're saying expel. We should expel every group that might possibly commit crime or does commit crime, right? Is that what you're saying?
They're not supposed to be here.
Okay. But what do you mean?
Period.
But again,
if you cross our border,
are you worried about crime Or are you worried
They-
about their presence? You're saying they're not supposed to be here. Are you worried about
They're not
reducing
supposed to
the
be here.
crime
They're
rate?
not supposed to be eating our food. They're not supposed to be living in our houses. We're not supposed to be taking any risk of any illegal immigrant murdering an American. Because if they weren't here in the first place, then they can't commit the murder. Okay? I make perfect sense, dude.
It really doesn't.
I make perfect
because
sense.
undocumented immigrants don't contribute to a rising crime rate. We already deport
I don't
people
care.
who commit
So you're saying
we already deport people who commit violent crimes. We already
Hold on,
imprison
sir.
and punish
Sir.
people who commit violent crimes. That's not particular to the Trump.
how many illegal immigrants? What's the percentage on that then?
It's
What's
very
the percentage of it? It should be 0%. Is my whole point, sir. I don't care how low it is.
so-
I don't care if it's 0.11111.
So are you
bro. It should be
advocating for
0.
punishing people based on what people might do rather than what they did?
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm telling
I don't give
you,
a damn. Fuck
I'm telling
them.
you, right, that I have no problem arguing for enforcing immigration law. Nobody's arguing against that. But your position is specifically about legal status, not public safety. Okay?
I don't care
You're
what's
saying
going on. I don't want them
undocumented
here.
immigrants must be deported because of crime when the evidence shows they commit very little crime. And you
I
still
want no crime, sir. You're not listening. None. Not little.
no
None.
crime is an impossible expectation.
I don't care. I want none.
So
You can't do nothing about it either. You can't
does
do
the-
nothing about it.
Does the crime rate go to 0 if we deport all undocumented immigrants?
No, but that's not the point. I don't care if Americans are killing other Americans. That's something that we have to deal with within our own country. But what I
He
do
just said it,
care
folks.
about,
Did you hear him? He just said he doesn't care if American citizens kill people. He only cares about their documentation status, right? So what that means that you're not actually concerned with crime. You just proved my point.
I
right?
do. I
You
am
want
concerned
zero
myself with crime.
undocumented
but
people in
sir,
the country, including
Now you
people with
twisted my
no
words.
criminal record.
But it's okay.
Hold
It's
on,
okay. Be
excuse me.
disingenuous.
Excuse
Be
me.
disingenuous.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
I'm
Would you
whooping
deport
your
a
ass in
person?
this debate,
Would
by
you
the way.
deport
I'm grounding you, bro.
You're not. You're
You're getting
embarrassing me.
destroyed.
You
You're
just
getting
pro-
destroyed.
You just proved my point, bro.
You
Alicia,
proved
thank
no
you so
point
much,
at
Alicia.
all. Zero.
All
Zero.
right, let me finish. Can I finish, please? Thank you.
Go
So,
ahead.
Would you deport a person who's lived here 20 years, has no criminal record, works, let's say like Lorenzo Salgado Araujo specifically, right? He was here
Yeah.
for 30 years. He had no
Okay.
criminal record. He worked.
Okay.
He paid taxes. And he had
Okay.
U.S. citizen children. Would you deport
Yeah.
someone like that? Yes or no?
Is he an American citizen or no?
No.
Oh, then no. I don't give a damn what happens to him. Matter of fact, he can get deported, and I'm buying his house,
Cool.
and I'm going to eat
So
his
watch
food
this.
because it's
And
mine.
what does
It's
that
my
do?
fucking
And
food.
what does
It's
that?
my house.
And what does
It's
that?
my
do?
house,
and
my
what does
food.
that do for the
Those
crime?
are my
and what does-
opportunities.
And what does that do for the crime rate?
I don't care about. What are you talking about,
Say it.
dude?
He almost said it. He almost said, "I don't
What are you
care about the."
talking?
Did you guys hear that?
What?
He almost said, "I don't care about the crime rate."
I
He
care
almost,
about the
Do you
preventive.
guys see how I can literally walk them into dunking on themselves? He almost said, "I don't care about the crime rate." He was so close to saying it. He caught himself at the last
I
moment.
don't care. I don't care about the crime rate. I care
There
about
we
preventable
go!
crime rate.
There we
I care
go!
about preventable
Let's get a round
crime.
of applause in the
Preventable
chat. He did
crime.
it. He dunked on himself,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I dunked on my stuff. You figured it all out.
If you guys didn't
You
see,
figured it
like,
all out. Yeah,
I've gotten to
I
the
care
point
about
now where I can literally get them to dunk on themselves. It's unbelievable, really. Like
You figured it all out.
he just
Very
dunked on
intelligent.
himself. Holy shit!
Very
I don't
intelligent.
care
Very-
about the crime
very
rate.
intelligent.
That was the entire purpose of the conversation, you chud.
Yeah, I don't care about that though. I don't care about crime
crime rate.
You know what I care about? Preventable crime rates. I want it 0.
You just said you don't care about the crime rate.
I don't care. What am I supposed to do about that?
That's
How
my
am I,
point.
how am I supposed to? I am actually doing something about it. I'm supporting mass deportations.
Oh
I'm
my
supporting
god, I
mass
love
deportations.
this.
I literally
I
voted
love
for
this.
it.
This is too
I
good.
literally voted for it, so I actually do have control over preventable crimes.
You actually don't, but okay.
Yes, I do. I voted for Trump, and he's going to deport all of them. and there's nothing
So
that you can do
I don't
about
care.
it either.
Listen, I think you're misunderstanding what my position is. You can have whatever opinion you want. I was just simply proving that you don't actually care about reducing the crime rate.
I do care about it. I just don't have to care about what you care about.
You already said
I don't have to care about
the
all
crime
crime.
rate. You just
I don't have to care about
said-
all
Wait,
crime.
you just said I don't care about the crime rate.
Well, then I take it back. I don't care.
He
I
takes
care about.
it back now.
I care about preventable crime.
You can't make this shit
That's what
up.
I care about.
Snoopy
Like,
girl,
at least-
thank
at
you
least
for
I can
becoming a
admit- at least-
tadpole.
At least I can admit that I said something wrong. You can't even do it.
Okay,
you can
what
never
what
admit
did I
when you're
say
wrong.
that's wrong?
Okay, is it true that if we had no illegal immigrants in the country, then we would be preventing crimes here in America that we could have prevented?
Wait, what? No.
Is it true? Is my
is
shit
it
true?
true if we close the borders that the crime rate would be significantly reduced? The answer is no, because undocumented immigrants
Exactly. You don't want to admit
don't typically
nothing.
commit
What's the whole point of this
crime
show?
that contributes to a rising crime
What's
rate.
the whole
I'm
point?
sorry that
What's the
it
point of
bothers
all?
you.
What's the point of his
I'm
whole
sorry
show, bro?
that you can't
What's the
use
point?
fear mongering to scare people into
I don't have to use fear
believing in
mongering.
mass
I'm going to get what I want.
deportation. Okay.
I'm going to get what I want.
So is
and you're going to waste your time out there
can
fucking
you
with ICE.
provide me a legitimate consequence of undocumented immigrants? Since you said now you don't care about the crime rate.
I care about preventable crime rates. How about that?
Okay, you care about preventable crime. Then why did you vote for
Yeah.
a convicted felon to the highest office in the
I don't
land?
care about that. I don't care about that. What I care about is an illegal immigrant getting deported so I
So
can
wait,
take back the housing that they're in. That's what I care about,
So wait,
sir.
you don't care about electing a criminal to the most powerful position in our government, but you care about preventing crime and corruption?
Let me ask you something. How do you feel about Chuck Schumer?
I think he's a clown.
Why do you think that he's a clown? What's up with that?
Because he's an establishment Democrat.
Is he really though?
Yes, he's a Zionist establishment Democrat, and I think the party needs to move in the opposite direction. Look, here's the thing, right? I know you're a little simple, right? And it's not your fault, right? It's mom and dad's, right? You probably should have been shot in a sock, but here we are, right? You're a human being, and if you care about preventing crime, right, then policy should follow the evidence. Undocumented immigrants already commit crimes at lower rates than U.S.-born citizens. So deporting millions of people with no criminal, deporting millions of people with no criminal record is not a targeted strategy at preventing crime, right? It just spends taxpayer money on deporting people who have never committed violent offenses. Right, who aren't involved in these crimes that you're concerned with.
Bro.
So
Stop crying.
Okay, listen. It was fun talking to
Stop
you.
crying, bro. All that crying, bro.
Listen, why do you call
sound
me
very
bro?
feminine.
You're too old to be
You
calling
sound very feminine, bro. Oh, poor illegal immigrants. Fuck them.
What is feminine about caring about undocumented immigrants? I don't know.
Because you caring way too much, bro.
I don't understand the correlation. Why are you saying feminine? I don't get it.
Anyways.
Can you elaborate on why that's feminine? That's a weird.
I can prove that you actually do like Chuck Schumer.
Okay. Listen, are you alone tonight?
I can prove that
I know
you
the
like
answer
Chuck
to
Schumer.
that question, but just tell me.
What is it? What's the answer to that question?
The answer is you are very much alone. And
okay, well,
I understand that your breath smells like onions, but that's not why you're alone. You're alone, right? Because you say stupid shit. And if we're ever going to move past the point of onion breath saying stupid shit, we have to learn, right? We have to educate ourselves. And then eventually we become someone who serves an earthly function. And that's what I want for you, to serve an earthly function. And I think you're capable of doing that, right? But you've got to shut up. Okay,
well,
you need to do a lot. You need to do a lot more shutting up and a lot more listening. This is how
I
we
just
got
listened
here
to you
today.
ramble.
You talked
listened to
through
you ramble.
second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade,
Yeah.
ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th
Yeah.
grade, 12th grade. Well, I would say college, but we know that never happened.
Damn, bro, you talk more than a bitch, bro. God,
Fine
damn,
and
you talk
dandy, cotton
forever.
candy. Thank you so much. More than a what?
Bro, your breath smell like KY jelly. Don't
Listen,
go where
why do you talk so disparaging about women? It's not like you've ever been with one.
It's because I'm insulting
You know damn
your
well
masculinity.
you've never been with a woman. You know that, right? Let's be honest with each other here. Come on.
I could tell that
You've never been with a woman. Let's be honest. Stop. Let's stop.
Bro,
You've never
I'm
been.
I'm
with
literally
a woman.
I'm literally married.
Be honest.
I'm
You're
literally
not.
married.
There is no way you're married. If you are,
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
very sorry for her.
Oh yeah, and I have a triple body count.
What? A triple body? What does that mean?
I have a triple digit body count.
Libra minded, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. What does that mean? A triple body count? You mean you've been with over 100 women? Guy.
Anyways,
Did you do that creepy laugh when you were with them? Because that would have.
Anyways,
that's the best birth control one can offer is that creepy laugh. You should do that creepy laugh every time a woman says she's thinking about being with you. Do that little creepy laugh you just did. Okay?
Do that.
Yeah. Do that creepy laugh. That's the best. They should sell that at fucking CVS. Buy this creepy laugh for $29.99 and you'll never get pregnant.
Anyway, that shit you said about Chuck Schumer was some bullshit.
Creepy. Anyway, nothing.
That shit you said about Chuck Schumer
do that
was
creepy
bullshit.
laugh again. Do that again.
That shit you said about Chuck Schumer was some bullshit.
I have a triple body count. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I have a
Is that
triple
why
digit
you're
body
alone?
count. You don't know me at all. But anyways, that shit you said about Chuck Schumer was some bullshit.
No, I don't know you. I just know that there is zero chance that like women voluntarily spend time with you. But that's besides the point.
You vote Democrat, dude. You're very feminine. Like, what kind of man votes for women's rights?
Well, listen, you're right. I've never been with a woman. Can you give me advice? What should I do first?
Anyway,
like, how can I get women to like me? You tell me. Tell me what I should do.
Maybe you should vote Donald Trump. I'm on that one.
Snoopy Girl, thank you for the $2 super chat. Says women hide their drinks around this guy. Yeah, I would say so.
Hey, listen, that shit you said about Chuck Schumer.
210 Rain, thank you for the 5. I love how the people in chat are just roasting you. 210 Rain, Christopher, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says I'm jealous of this guy because he never needs birth control. I mean, seriously, like.
Just answer my question.
You could dry out a fucking rainforest, and you know it. You know it. You know it.
Okay. That's why you voted Kamala.
Waterfalls
you're a very masculine man.
Waterfalls
dry up. You're a very masculine man.
When you go
women's
hiking,
rights.
When you go hiking, the waterfalls dry up.
You vote Democrat, dude. You're
I
very
know. I
feminine.
bet women are so into the fact that you're a misogynist. I bet they're so into the fact that you're a misogynist. Yeah, I bet they love it.
Lizard. That shit you said
I love
about
these
Chuck Schumer was
creeps
some
that
bullshit,
say they've
though.
been with so many women. You know damn well this guy hasn't. He'd be lucky to get anyone to spend 5 minutes alone with him.
Yeah, you figured me all out.
What'd you just say? You're what?
You figured me all out.
Did you guys hear that?
Me all out.
I just heard some kind of spirit in the background say, I'm done being a virgin. What was that?
Yeah, you figured me all out.
All right, listen. Are you on Tinder?
Listen.
Are you on Tinder? Yes or no?
Hold up. Ask me the question. That all that shit that you said about Chuck Schumer was bullshit, and I can prove it.
I'm not an establishment Democrat supporter. I'm
yes,
a leftist.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You don't know anything about me.
I can prove it.
Okay, go ahead. How?
Okay, if the elections were held today between Chuck Schumer and Trump, which one are you voting for?
Chuck Schumer's not running for president.
Just hypothetically speaking,
That
which one you voting
that
for?
wouldn't mean
Which one you voting for, sir?
so stupid. In case you don't understand, that doesn't mean I support Chuck Schumer.
Oh, because I know the answer. That's
Chuck
why.
Schumer's running for president?
No, because I know who you're gonna pick.
And then the conversation. Okay, so again, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you one? Oh, you got me, bro. Let me ask you a question now. If
Go ahead.
Adolf Hitler was running against Hillary Clinton, who would you vote for?
I wouldn't vote at all.
Ah, okay. So you wouldn't vote for Hillary Clinton against Adolf Hitler?
No. Why would I do that?
Goodbye. You proved my point.
Uh,
Thank you for proving my point, Chud. Thank you for proving my point, Chud. There's some guy in chat that keeps spamming that I love Grinder. Adam Weinberger keeps spamming I love Grinder. Are you inviting me over or something? This guy in chat named Adam Weinberger sounds like he committed credit card fraud. Like, Adam Weinberger sounds like a name of a guy who's been indicted for credit card fraud or some kind of Ponzi scheme. First of all, is that an invitation, Muppet? Wouldn't vote for Hillary Clinton over a guy who committed the Holocaust. I think I win. Hold on, guys. He said something in chat. He said, I won't the debate. Look at him in the chat, guys. He typed, I won't the debate. An actual clown. But it's not surprising. Listen, it's the way of the world, folks. Listen, I wasn't going to come on here tonight, but I would appreciate you guys supporting the live. I am struggling the last couple days to come on. I'm just really tired. Would appreciate you guys supporting the gifting goal, tapping the screen, sharing the live, hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing. Have you subscribed yet? Are you sure you're subscribed? Make sure you do that. Gary, thank you so much, Gary. Appreciate you, buddy. He won't the debate, folks.
Hi, you've reached 195.
Okay, that person's not answering. Let's call back another number. We had multiple calls while we were talking here. So glad you did. Yeah, so it's not a normal thing for me. I'm a creature of habit. 541.
Yeah, who's calling?
Who's calling? The guy you just called.
Oh, yeah. I tried to get through on your line, but it just said that you guys were...
Well, I was on the phone, Muppet.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad.
How are you? What's going on?
Good, good. Is this on the...
This is
on
Adam,
your show right
this
now?
is
or
Adam
just like-
Cray on YouTube, yes.
Okay.
What's going on?
Well, this is about Donald Trump, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it's about the country, but yeah, that's a
Without the
problem.
country, yeah. You know what? The thing with Trump is, and this is my opinion.
Hey, 1 second before you begin. That leg underscore guy said you're struggling. You spelled you're wrong. Stop typing. Okay, you don't know the difference between your and your. You're looking for a contraction, apostrophe R-E. Go ahead.
Well, it's for some reason, Trump constantly lies, pathological lie. But I don't know why people believe him. I really don't. Because if you look at the numbers, if you pick any, say, month out of the year 23 or 24 and compare it to any month in 26, anything as far as inflation, gas prices, GDP, oil production, jobs created, jobs lost, anything you want to point at, Biden's numbers are better.
Yeah, 100%.
But what makes here? I was thinking about that this morning, and I was thinking, like, if we were attacked, say when Biden was president, say in the summer of 23, we had a big terrorist attack, 10,000 people died.
Mm-hmm.
People would go nuts. Say, Biden, no, he's too old. He can't protect the country. He's got to go. Doesn't know what he's doing. He's ruining America. And
I
Fox
would
News
agree
was
with
just
that.
blowing up. Now, if we get a terrorist attack while Trump's in office, turn on Fox News and it'll say, hey, these things happen. We can't help it. It's a good thing Trump's president now. I'm glad Trump's president. He's the right man for the job. He's going to protect us. He knows how to handle it. And that's the way everything goes. I mean, things can go in the ditch with Trump, and everybody tells you how great he is. And I really mean that. If something bad happens with Trump, it's like this gas prices. I heard him about a week ago saying we should be glad to pay these higher prices because we bombed Iran and did this and did that. And it's like, he can tell you he did something, if something is obviously wrong, and he'll tell you it's good, and people say yes. Yes, because if you think about any other president, you can go back to Bush, Clinton, Reagan, Bush, Carter, go back to any president. If they said and did the things Trump did, they would just be gone. It would just, boom, done. And he continues,
Yeah, so there's a number of different answers to this question. A lot of it has to do with the current identity of the party, and a lot of it's a result of the two-party system, and many, like, we see culture wars are a major part of politics now, but what it really comes down to ultimately is Trump's core appeal is not about the outcomes of his policies anymore. Okay?
No, you're right.
It's much bigger than that. And it has a lot to do with fascist politics, right? That don't necessarily require every single supporter to consciously support fascism, because many of them don't know what it is. But what it does is it turns politics into a football game, us versus them, right? And it creates this struggle where
you're right.
Right. And so they create this idea that essentially these enemies of the country are to blame for every struggle they have personally, right? And that Trump is the only person who can save them from those problems. And ultimately, that's ultra-nationalist and authoritarian in its political pattern, but not that they're necessarily understanding what fascism is and support it outright. But that's essentially a consequence of that style of politics, turning it into an us versus them. And listen, many of them just want to win at this point, right? Racism is also a major reason why, too. Again, racism, the same thing as fascism. Not every person has to use a slur. Although many of them do. Not every single Trump supporter has to consciously hate a person of another race, right? Sometimes it operates politically through scapegoating an entire population of people, like we see with undocumented immigrants and Muslim people in the black community and different minorities of people.
Yeah.
And then essentially, saying we're taking the country back from those who have taken it from us. And the people that have taken it from us are the reason that I don't make enough money, or the reason I don't have a retirement fund, or the reason I don't own a home, or the reason I don't have health care, instead of recognizing that these are direct results of Republican policy.
Yeah, but before Trump got into politics, Americans weren't enemies with each other. If just because you didn't vote for my guy, if you were in a different party, now you're the enemy. And it never was that way. We were all fellow Americans, different parties, different opinions, different ideas, but we were all Americans. And even Trump, to this day, he will say it. The worst enemy America has is the enemy from within. How many times have you heard that? He's convinced people that if you're a Democrat or if you didn't vote for him, then you are the enemy of America. And if you go through history, a lot of leaders have gained power by giving people a common enemy. And he has done that with immigrants and Democrats.
What's your
Those
first
are the
name?
enemies
What's your
of the
first
country.
name?
Randy.
Okay, Randy. That is a tenet of fascism. That's what I just explained to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You
So-
are correct.
Identifying enemies as a unifying cause is one of
Yes.
Lawrence Britt's 14 tenets of fascism, and we talk about it
Yes.
all the time. If you're new to my content, you may not know, but we talk about this all the time. One reason Trump retains support is even when people think, hey, and they might know, hey, his governing is poor, right? But it's not only about the results of that, right? It's a political identity that's built around this common enemy that you're talking about. Immigrants, the press, globalists, now Democrats, right? Specifically the far left, although he's including all of the left in this category now. He calls them the enemy from within, as you said, right? And that they're dangerous to the future of our country.
Yeah. One more point I'd like to make.
That's why
Oh,
you
go ahead.
see the attempt to deteriorate the system, our system of democracy, right? There's going to be an attempt to obtain ultimate control here very shortly, and that's why our midterms are going to be a major test. Our democracy is going to be tested like it's never been tested before in just a few short days here.
Yeah. One more point I wanted to make before I let you go.
Last one. Go ahead.
Okay, is because I remember when I was a kid, there was a Republican president, and I don't know if he was directly involved, probably not, but people from his party broke in to a Democratic headquarters, trying to get information, trying to get maybe a leg up on what the Democrats
Talking
were
about
doing.
Richard Nixon.
That's right. And just because that happened, and even if he wasn't directly involved, the whole country said, we can't have that. We can't, this is not right. And he was forced out and he resigned. And now it's like, Jesus Christ, you can try an insurrection. You can try to steal a country. I mean, I know you can try to steal an election. You can say racist things. You can even say, I want to suspend the Constitution. You can do anything you want now.
It's not
criminal
necessarily
or not.
true. It's not necessarily
And people
true.
don't care.
But here's the
It's
problem.
like-
It's not
let
that
me
people,
just say this.
Hold on. It's not that people don't care, though. We've attempted to remove Trump. Trump was indicted for conspiracy to defraud the United States related to what you're talking about. States individually removed him from the ballot using Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which is known as the Insurrection Clause. But ultimately, it goes back to what I'm talking about. People care a lot less about those attacks on our democratic system than they do their political identity, winning and addressing this issue that they believe is responsible for their troubles, right? Bernadette, thank you so much, Bernadette.
Was that, like, back in the day, if a candidate got caught having an affair or bounced a check, they were done. And it's now like, Jesus, you can have a porn star on the side, pay her hush money, felony business fraud. You can commit crimes. And people are like, it's like the morals, the ethics, the integrity, the character is just not that important anymore.
It is to some people, but again, we're witnessing, this is all fascism. We're witnessing a fascist takeover, and we're going to see what happens come the midterms here. Like I
Last
said,
thing I'm going to say is
it
the
depends on
28
what happens
election
going forward.
will be put on. Do you know that he is going to do something crazy before the 28 election, maybe drop some nuke somewhere in the Middle East? He will put a moratorium on the presidential election.
Why are you saying the 28 election? It's likely gonna happen. The midterms are way more important than the 28 election right
Yes,
now.
it is. But what I'm saying is he will do that to stay in power. He won't leave in 28.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to do that to stay in power. Once you declare that the 22nd Amendment doesn't matter, you don't have to do something to convince people that it doesn't matter. You just do it, right?
Yeah,
So there
you're
is
right.
dropping a nuke doesn't suspend elections constitutionally. So
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
sure
right. What I was thinking, though, is
why
he just-
Americans always think that he has to do something then justify it constitutionally. No, once you disregard that the 22nd Amendment matters, you don't have to then justify it by dropping a nuke. He's just not going to leave. And I don't even
No,
know it's
he's not.
necessarily him, but the midterms are what you need to worry about right now. There's going to be an attempt to interfere with those midterms for sure.
Yeah.
And we'll see how they do it. ICE agents at polling locations is something I know they're going to do 100%. Outside of that, I don't know. I think they're going to definitely do something, though.
Hey, thanks for listening to me. Thanks for letting me get that off my chest.
Thanks. Take care. Appreciate it. All right. If you are a Trump supporter and you're opposition, you can call in. So let's call these numbers back. 704. Yeah, I don't know why Americans constantly think that Trump
Hello.
will then have to justify something like constitutionally after he's already done it. No, that doesn't make any sense. 704, what's going on? Once you declare the 22nd Amendment doesn't matter, you don't then have to justify it constitutionally. And besides that, dropping a nuke doesn't justify ignoring the 22nd Amendment or suspending elections or anything like that. We don't have a clause in this country constitutionally that suspends elections because we're in the middle of a war. We don't do that. Brown Eyed Girl, thank you for the $9.99 super chat, Brown Eyed Girl. Appreciate you so much. Go ahead. Let's see here. 704. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Adam?
I'm good. What's going on?
Listen, I'm with you, bro. I mean, we've disagreed on a lot of things. I'm with you now. I'm with you. So how do I transition to being supportive to being appalled?
In reference to what? What do you mean?
Well, with everything going on. I mean, how do we rectify the problem of the country? How do we fix this? How do we? Okay, so we'll vote him out. Okay, so listen, yes. So we'll vote him out. I get it. But the damage is going to be really far done now that somebody went in and they tinkered wrong. And the wrong tinkering means it's going to be years. Because he actually did say that. He did say that. He said that from what Biden did, it's going to take years to
What are you talking about?
fix everything. What, you think the economy's good?
No, obviously not. But if you're asking me how do we fix
But
things,
you don't think, okay, so here's a simplistic way to put it. Okay. So Orange Man bad.
All right, there we go.
Everything-
There it is, folks. That's how I know you're
Everything-
not serious. That's how I know you're not serious, Chud.
No, everything is bad. I am.
That's how I
Dude,
know you're not
Stop.
serious, Chud.
I am serious. I just said it to you. Orange Man.
Yeah, you're
is
being
bad.
disingenuous. Orange Man bad.
No, I'm
You
not.
Catholic
No, I'm not.
Muppet. You Catholic Muppet. You're being disingenuous. You know it, and I know it. Orange
You're
Man
Catholic.
bad. No, I'm
You're
not.
Catholic. Yes, you are. You
No,
were
I'm not.
baptized.
I was baptized. I am not a practicing Catholic.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
you were
it does.
baptized.
Guy, how the fuck are you going to tell me what I am because I was baptized? You think now I'm locked into Catholic? I'm not. Okay, so get lost.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
All right.
So who do you follow?
No
Then,
one.
Satan?
No,
How do you follow no one? How do you follow no one?
Because I'm agnostic. That's why.
It doesn't matter. You can't follow no one. You have to follow one or the other. And I'm telling you, listen, why do we have to lock horns? I'm just trying to talk to you, and you get
Because
really.
you're being disingenuous, is what you are.
No,
You're trying
I'm
to tell
not.
me that
I'm
being
trying to talk to you.
You're trying to tell
Adam,
me that because
Adam,
I'm baptized means that I'm Catholic.
Adam.
I don't. Excuse me, Being baptized Catholic,
okay, Adam.
which, by the way,
Okay,
shut up. I was baptized Catholic, right?
yes.
But
Yeah.
that does
Okay.
not mean I have to identify as Catholic. Okay. That was
So how
done
come-
when that
so
was
how
done when
come-
I was an
So
infant.
how come? Wait.
Excuse me. That was done when I was an infant. I didn't consent to that baptism. I didn't believe in that baptism, and I didn't choose that faith. Okay? So, yes, the church records me as a baptized Catholic, but it doesn't decide, and I hate that the Catholic Church tries to do this. The Catholic Church does not decide what my beliefs are, what my values are, what my identity is. They don't decide what I am because they baptized me and now they think they have this like leash on me. That's not how it works. And I know that's how they operate, but that's not how it really works.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Okay. If you go to the gates of heaven and you have an opportunity to get in heaven, what do you think they're going to ask you?
Do I have to go as a Catholic?
If you, okay, I'm going to put this, listen, I'm going to put the question out to you again.
I'm going to answer it.
Why do you keep telling me to shut up?
Because you're not going to tell me how to answer the question. You asked already, and now I'm going to respond. If I can't get into heaven based on how I lived my life, attempting to do good for others, attempting to fight for the underdog, repeatedly, countless hours spent trying to fight for people's rights and all these things. If I can't get into heaven for that, then I will put both middle fingers up and say, send me to hell. That's how I'll do it.
And see, that's
all right,
where...
Chud, that's how it's going to go. Did you just
No, but that's where... No, it's not going to go. Because, listen, and like I told you last time we talked, go ahead, laugh, Adam. Laugh all you want. Because I know something awesome is starting to happen between us. Okay. The thing is, what you just said, okay, do you really want to spend eternity in hell instead of being in the meadows of heaven?
Spend it with you, Chud. By the way, 210 Rain Christopher, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says, as a baptized person who did my first communion, hail Satan, brother. Let's go, Christopher. Cassandra, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. So let's get to that goal.
Okay. Listen. I don't want to hear about your little fundraising. Dude. Listen. I got
your
a
little fundraising, he says.
Listen. If I can reach one person before I die, okay.
Why don't you spend more time?
I'm trying to
focus on the people in your church.
No,
who
you
protect
told me.
pedophiles.
Listen. You told me to shut the fuck up. Now I'm gonna give you.
And I told you that, and you'll do.
Oh,
what you're
you
told.
can do whatever you want to do, Dick Wanker.
You'll do what you're told.
No, listen. If one person is saved out of everything, okay. Listen, I know everything. I don't know everything. Sorry. If I believe...
Well, we know that.
If I believed in everything. Okay, so all your followers, your listeners...
All right, hold on. $10... Two people have messages for you here. So Jennifer says, okay, I'll accept Jesus if this chud shuts up about it. Jennifer. Kayla Law with the $5 super chat says, ask him if the Spirit told him to call again. Did the Spirit tell you to call again?
Yeah. Do you not know what is starting to happen?
All right, what? What's starting to happen?
You're not dying. You're going to live. You're going to live longer than you expected.
Oh yeah,
and you know what?
I don't think I'm going to live super long because I put myself in situations, but I think I'm going to live a decent. I think I'm going to live a decent life. I'm going to live a decent life. I think.
I hope so. I hope so because I'm hoping you do, because the whole thing is like I'm trying to say to you.
All right, hold on.
There's
another message for you here from Dory. No. Dory says, "Tell Staten
Dory."
Are you going to interrupt Dory while she's talking? Thank you. Dory says, "Tell Staten Island Sean I said to shut the fuck up." Oh my God, these messages are funny. 210 Rain. Hold on, you got three more. 210 Rain says, "Bro, just ask Adam on a date or hang up. You're giving us the ick." Says 210 Rain. Cassandra, thank you for the $4.99 no message. Jin says, "Baptized, communion, confirmation, praise Satan." Thank you, Jen.
Where do you think Satan's going to lead us?
I think that Trump is probably the closest thing to Satan.
No, he's not.
You don't think he is because you support him.
It is, no, because if all of you people started looking at and researching, is that Muslim, the box, remember Hellraiser? Remember Hellraiser? No, remember
Islamophobic.
No. Remember Hellraiser?
This is why I left the Catholic Church.
No, shut up.
These people
shut
are
up.
Absolutely
I'm telling you right now.
Fuck,
remember Hellraiser? Remember Hellraiser?
Yeah.
Okay? Why does that box in the middle of the desert look like the Hellraiser box? Okay?
What box in the middle of the desert?
Where they worship Allah and the rock that fell from the sky.
No, I'm talking about in the movie. What are you talking about?
You're fucking ignorant.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ignorant. What movie are you talking? You're talking about Hellraiser?
Hellraiser.
The movie?
Hellraiser. Yes.
I don't remember a box in the movie.
Yes, you do, because he said, unlock your sins. Unlock your sins.
I honestly
You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
That's the main part of the movie, you fucking chud.
When did the movie
You chud. That's where the main part of the movie starts.
You would never say this to anyone's face. I know that.
It is. And you look at the box.
You only say this on the phone because you would never say
Have
this
you ever watched Hellraiser?
You live your life scared of people, and you know that.
No, I don't. I live amongst us.
And you would never approach anyone and talk that way. You know that.
Oh, fuck you.
You're wouldn't, and you know it.
You're a jerk.
Am I right or wrong?
Your followers are such sorrow-sucking dickheads.
Oh, you're talking.
That's where.
So Tiger Lily says, "Can we send his church transcript of the show?"
Tiger Lily. She's not even a real Tiger Lily from Peter Pan. She's probably a fucking transvestite.
Oh, there you go. There's the true colors coming out right there. There's the true colors coming out right there from the bigot. There's the bigoted shit.
I'm a bigot.
See, these guys, you know what's funny about this? These people, folks, they're supposed to love all people, right? They're supposed to care about all people. But yet, look how he talks about people.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
I know you don't.
No, I don't. Because when you cross the line,
when you cross a line, like a loin or a line? A loin? Like a cut of meat, a loin. I got two loins.
This is what I talked about. Listen, this is what I talked about.
I like
with another one of you guys. I talked to him about
by the way. I like big loins.
No, I talked to this about other people. You start another fight. You can't even defend your fight. Hey, where are you going to be on 9/11? Where are you going to be on 9/11? You going to be in New York City? Honoring the dead, or are you going to be some jerk off parading in some stupid Palestinian movement?
Let me ask you a question.
Fuck you! You're a jerk.
Did you go honor the victims of the Oklahoma City bombing? Oh, he hung up. Oh, he's triggered. Oh, he's triggered, folks. Oh, he hung up before I could respond. He hung up before I could respond. He's mad. You better pick up, Sean. 999. Sean. 99. Oh my God.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
I bet you Sean didn't go to the Oklahoma City bombing memorial because it wasn't committed by a Muslim person. I love how these bigots think they claim to care about dead people. You don't care about dead people, Sean. You don't care about what happened to the victims of 9/11. We'll give them 5 minutes and then we'll call back. But the truth remains, Sean does not care about the victims of 9/11. I will say that 10 toes down, and neither does any of these Muppets that use 9/11 as justification to deport Muslim people. You do not care about the victims of 9/11. You're just using it to hate on a particular population of people, which is what you guys do. You're terrible humans.
Call from.
Yeah. What's?
Press 1 to send.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's up, my punk ass butt?
All right, you gonna act like an adult or no?
What's up, y'all folks?
Yep, I don't give 2 chances on that. Are you going to the 9/9? Are you going to the 9/11 memorial? I bet you're not. I bet you're not going to the 9/11 memorial because you're not a true American. Only true Americans go to the 9/11 memorial. Fire G1L8B. Why don't you call in if you think I'm stupid? Let's hear from you. Linton T says, a right wing, buddy, we don't want your prayers for intelligence, I promise. I mean, these people are clueless. They think we all want to be closer to God. Apparently, the closer you get to God, the more racist you become. So I don't know. I'm not super into it. Based on every single Trump supporter I've ever spoken to. I mean, look, I believe in people practicing whatever religion they want to believe in. But every time I talk to these people, they're consistently bigoted. I mean, across the board, consistently bigoted. It's unbelievable how racist these people are. I'm talking about people who celebrate Christ and intertwine politics and religion tend to all be some form of bigot. Again, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Chat, you tell me. Is it just me? You tell me, chat. I do not know. Maybe it's me. By the way, what do you guys think of Donald Trump and his mistress? What do you guys think of Donald Trump and his mistress? Did you guys hear the letters that were released? Natalie Harp. They released letters between Natalie Harp wrote Trump. I've talked about this fucking like 2 months ago when it first broke that she was potentially his mistress.
For the first time,
Let's
some of the
actually pull
deeply
this up
personal
here really
letters
quick.
written
Sorry,
by
I'll pull it up on here so you guys can see it better. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard about this, Natalie Harp is apparently Donald Trump's mistress. Not kidding. I don't know how. Can Donald Trump get it on anymore? I can't see that happening. Do you think Donald Trump, it's actually possible that Donald Trump actually gets intimate with someone? I can't see that. I just can't. It's almost like that last tangerine in the netted bag you bought from the grocery store, and when you grab it, it's all dehydrated and shriveled, and you're like, you can't eat this, and you just throw it away. That's how I think of Trump. Let's take a listen.
For the first time, some of the deeply personal letters written by President Donald Trump's close aide Natalie Harp are being published in full. The Daily Beast obtained 2 letters written by Harp back in 2023. I'm going to read some of what they say. The first one says, quote, I never want to bring you anything but joy. I'm sorry I lost my focus.
You have to hold on
all
1
that
second.
matters to me. I don't want to ever let you down. "Thank you for being my guardian and protector in this life." Another reads, "Please, when I fail, will you tell me? You have the absolute right to cuss me out if need be when I deserve it, because no one knows or cares about me more." Now, I think what's important to know about Harp is just how deep the connection between her and Trump runs. I'd remind people that she actually credits Trump with saving her life.
"I was that forgotten person on the side of the road."
She has said that she had suffered from bone cancer, and it was legislation that was signed by President Donald Trump back in 2018 that allowed her to receive experimental treatments. I should note she has never listed what those treatments are, but she's also someone who is omnipresent in Trump's orbit. She's often with him throughout the day in many of his meetings, and then speaks with him late into the evening about social media posts. She also serves a specific purpose for Trump. She's someone who is a channel for foreign leaders who can reach out to her if they feel like they are unable to get in touch with the president. She's also someone Trump asks often to reach out to people that he watches on television and likes what they are saying. So they have a very deep connection. I will note the White House has said in multiple statements this week that she is a loyal and hardworking aide to the president, has been very defensive of her, but a lot of attention on Harp following those initial comments from the Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff earlier in the week. For the first time, some of the deeply personal
All right, you guys
letters
tell me,
written by
do you
President
think she's actually a mistress here? Yes, go ahead. Is this Sean?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, boss. He wants me to... Yeah. Come on, boss.
Who's this?
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah, no. No.
Who were you just talking to?
Friend of mine.
All right, put him on the phone.
No, he's over there.
So you and your buddy are just hanging out late at night together?
Yeah, why? Is there a problem with that?
No, can I talk to him and see what he thinks of you?
No,
because you're scared of your reputation.
Oh, no, it's not
then
even
put
that.
me on speakerphone and let me talk to the both of you together.
No, we're talking on speakerphone right now.
All right, so are you going to talk,
no,
you chud friend?
No, listen. No, he
Oh, your friend is a coward then, okay.
No, he's not a coward.
Then tell him to talk.
He can't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a weakling like you. But anyway,
you call me a weakling?
You both are. I mean, neither of you. I mean, you told me one time. You told me one time that you consider yourself a cock. JLL Tiger Lily, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Said, which one is the big spoon?
Wait a minute.
So when you guys head to bed tonight, which one is the big spoon? Tiger Lily, thank you so much.
Let me ask you something. Oh, dude. See, this is what I talked to you about.
No, I think it's really weird how you won't let me talk to him. I think it's very weird. But okay.
No, because he left. He walked
did
out
not
the door.
leave.
Yeah, he did.
So
he walked out
you
the
said,
door
let me talk to Adam real quick. We got to have a 9-minute conversation.
Dude,
a 9-minute conversation.
Dude, you're hilarious, man. You make me laugh. Because he was like, I'm not getting involved in this shit. And he just wanted us to listen. You called me twice.
No, I didn't. You called me. I called you back after you hung up.
You called me back. Okay. So what?
Bro tried to make it seem like I called him. You called me back. I didn't call. I didn't call you.
Oh, you're hilarious. Bro.
Did you call me today, or did I call you?
Okay. Listen.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Adam, you're a pisser. Okay.
You're a pisser.
Listen.
Now let's talk for 9 more minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So.
All I'm saying is this. Were you at the Oklahoma City bombing memorial?
Should I have been?
Well, why is it more significant or more important to go to the 9/11 memorial than it is the Oklahoma City bombing memorial? There was a memorial this year. Why didn't you go? Because it wasn't done by a Muslim person See, it's all about demonizing a particular population of people. It's not about actually caring about the victims, which is why I will say this, and this might annoy you, but it's true. You don't care about those that lost their life on 9/11.
You want to know something? Okay.
You don't care.
Listen, can you clear the air and let me tell my story? I was supposed to be in the first tower.
Everybody has one of these stories.
All right. Can you just let me tell my story? I was supposed to be.
You know how many times someone from like the tri-state area?
Would you just let me tell
No, but
my
I'm just let me say
story?
this really quick. Do you know how many times people from the tri-state area tell me they were supposed to be in the towers that day? I've heard this same story so many fucking times. So many times I've heard this same bullshit story.
Listen, I was local 3.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Do you know local 3? No,
yes.
you don't. We are electricians, okay? I had friends that were there. I was supposed to be on a crew, okay, in Tower 1 on 9/11. I ended up in Midtown. They pushed me to Midtown the next week. I don't know why.
Because you weren't supposed to be there, Chud.
Oh, thank you. But I knew friends that died, and they weren't even electricians. They were firefighters and police. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm going to throw this out there.
That's terrible that they died. It is. But it's not about Muslim people. It's not an excuse to demonize Muslim people.
I'm going to throw this out there as a tribute to the Olsen family.
The twins? I mean, I've watched Full House occasionally, but the thing is, when it comes to Uncle Jesse was a good character, but honestly, a bit corny. I didn't like the episode where he moved into Michelle's room, and then there was like the bunnies on the wall, and he had to change the wallpaper.
That's shallow.
What? You never saw it?
That's shallow.
What are you talking about? The Olsen twins, right?
I knew brave firefighters that died on that day.
Braveheart's a good movie, but I honestly, I'm not a big fan of the actor. He's a racist too, like you.
His name, I'm not a racist. His name
I'm talking
was
about the movie
Steven,
Braveheart. What was his name, chat? The actor in Braveheart? He's a bigot too.
Listen, his name was Steven Olsen.
Okay.
And Frank Esposito. Those were the two bravest.
All right, rest in peace to them.
men.
But what are we talking about here? I'm simply pointing out the fact that Muslim people are not responsible for their death. Somebody used religion to gain control, power, and resources to commit an act of terror doesn't mean that all Muslim people are bad. Yes, it's horrible what happened to the people on 9/11. It was terrible.
I never said.
I feel terrible for their families. Children lost their parents.
No, you don't.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what I feel. Okay?
Well,
children lost their parents. People lost their brothers, their sisters. It's awful tragedy.
All right,
that being
Listen.
said, Muslim people are not responsible for what happened. And you take my defense of a population of people for my lack of care about what happened on 9/11, and those things are not the same.
Dude,
you don't care about the people that died on 9/11, okay? You don't care. You're using them to push your bigoted agenda, and that's what you're doing, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
You have no idea.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Using a tragedy like that to perpetuate your Islamophobia. That's disgusting. And anyone who does it is disgusting. And listen, I know that's what you're doing, which is why you're bringing it up, right?
You have no idea what you just did.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Nothing.
You're
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You're not going to do anything. You need to stop using these tragedies.
If I came after you, you have no idea what I went through that day, that I lived through, and I watched people die.
You would do
Fuck
nothing.
you.
You would do
Adam,
nothing.
You're a piece of shit.
You would do nothing.
You're a fucking piece of
Then
shit.
stop using 9/11 to perpetuate your Islamophobia.
Fuck you.
Stop
Fuck
using
you.
9/11 to perpetuate
Fuck
your
you.
Islamophobia. You gonna run
You
now?
have no idea what you just did.
You gonna run now? Stop using 9/11 to perpetuate your Islamophobia.
I'm gonna fucking eat your.
You're gonna eat my
I'm
what?
gonna-
Oh my God! I've only had
I'm
that done
gonna
once
chew
before.
on
It was
you.
honestly amazing.
You're a fucking piece of
Listen,
shit.
stop perpetuating
Fuck
misinformation
you, scumbag.
about a tragedy to
Steven.
push your hatred about a specific community.
Fuck you. You have no idea. You have no idea what I went through that day.
Listen, I'm telling
Fuck you.
Stop.
You little piece of shit.
Stop.
You scumbag little cunt.
Stop.
You're a cunt.
Stop.
You're a cunt. Cunt.
Listen.
Cunt. Cunt.
Listen.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna
You're
fucking
not
find
gonna
you,
do anything.
motherfucker. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna fucking eat you
my.
up.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
yes, don't do that.
I'm
I
gonna find you.
I have to be
I'm
dating
gonna
for at least
find
a
you.
year to let you
I'm
do
gonna
that.
find you. I'm gonna find you.
I have to be dating for at least a year before I consider that.
Yeah. Fuck you, you cunt. You're a cunt. How dare you say that?
Then don't perpetuate Islamophobia and use tragedies as a way
Fuck
to do
you, Islamophobia. You're a piece of shit.
Stop using
Because the
foul
whole
language.
thing is-
You're going to hell now. You're using foul language.
Oh, yeah, good. We could go to hell together, you douchebag.
Why would I
Fuck.
go to hell?
Oh, you're such a good person pulling this out of me.
You used
You have no idea
9/11.
what I went through that day.
You
I
went
was
through
in
nothing.
9/11.
You
I was in
used
Manhattan,
9/11.
you fuck.
And you
I
weren't
was
touched
in
by it.
Manhattan.
You weren't
You
touched by it.
fucking asshole.
You weren't touched
I
by
was
it.
there. I was fucking there.
You used
I
9/11.
was in the middle of Manhattan, you fuck. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna rip your fucking heart out. I was there.
You're not going
I
to do
was
shit.
there.
You're not going to do anything.
I
Now
lost
stop.
a lot of people. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Fucking scumbag.
You're not going
I'm
to do
gonna
anything.
get you. Adam, I'm gonna get you. I'm
All
gonna
right,
get
I'm going to
you.
be at
and you
Delaney
know
Hall
what?
this coming
You know
week. Are
what?
you coming? Wait.
You're not gonna forget me killing you, motherfucker! Motherfucker! You're dead! You're fucking dead!
Listen, I'm going to be... Illusion of Choice. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat to pay for Sean to eat whatever he was talking about that turd is faking his response to garner a justification for his position. Poser Sean the liar. Facts, Illusion. Facts. That's all he's doing. And listen, this is not the first time that I've heard these people use 9/11 to justify their Islamophobic position. You're not going to convince me, right, that you're a sympathetic figure here. You're using 9/11 to justify your bigotry. Barb, thank you for the $9.99 super chat only once before Adam. Call me teasing. Thank you for absent. I forgot what I said. Yes, Barb, thank you. Yeah. So, but listen, again, this is not the first time that I've heard people do this, right? And they do it pretty regularly. And they'll use these positions to try and justify. And listen, I'm willing to call Sean back and just remind him that he needs to not do that. And we'll do that real quick. Let's see if he'll pick up. That was probably the most epic crash out of the year. Holy shit. Guys, where are you ranking that on crash outs of the year? Sean?
Just letting you know, I'm suing you. I'm suing you. You're going to get fucking taken down, motherfucker.
No, please don't.
I'm suing you because what
Sean,
you just
please
fucking
don't.
did to
Please
me.
don't,
You
Sean.
don't know what you just did to me.
Please don't.
I have PTSD. You have
Sean,
no
please
idea.
don't. Please don't.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're
Please don't.
done. You're
Please don't.
fucking
Sean.
done. I'm
Sean, I'm
suing
sorry.
you.
Sean.
Fuck you.
Sean,
Fuck
please
you.
don't, Sean. Please. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. He is absolutely pissed. Wow. Listen. I don't know. Listen, chat. I'm gonna leave this up to chat real quick. Chat, is that crash out of the year? Listen, I gotta set a super chat here because we gotta get back on. We gotta try and get back on the FYP here. We've used some foul language. If you guys want to support the super chat goal, you can. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Listen, Sean is upset because I told him that you're not allowed to use 9/11 as a justification for your Islamophobia. Okay? And now he's upset about that because he says he was a part of 9/11, which, listen, I've heard this same story, the same song and dance so many times. Thank you so much, 210 Rain. Appreciate you so much. Haley says he needs Jesus. You do too. Haley, shut up. All right? You're going to hell, Haley. So don't tell me who needs Jesus. All right? You're going straight to hell. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Haley's going straight to hell.
What do you want?
All right, listen. Let me try and talk to you.
No, I'm not listening.
Can I at least...
I'm not listening no more because I was there. I'm in front of the
All right,
time.
I understand that.
Fuck you.
All right, let me
Fuck
speak.
you.
Sean, I'm trying to
Fuck
have a
you.
Sean, are we going to break up this way? Listen to me. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, okay? I don't give a shit, Muppet. Stop using 9/11 as a justification to spread... Stop using 9/11 to justify your Islamophobia. Folks, this shit does not work on the newer generation. We are not falling for it anymore. Your hatred, white supremacy, and bigotry is done. And you will accept that or not. It's up to you. Sean's calling back here.
Call from.
Oh, James.
Hello.
Tell me where you are because I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Sean, violence isn't a good thing. Let's not.
Fuck you.
I thought you were
Fuck you,
Catholic.
cunt.
Uh,
Fuck you, cunt.
I thought you were
Fuck you. Don't use the Catholic thing against me. Come on.
You said
Tell me where you are.
Okay.
Tell me where you are.
All right, Sean, how
because
about this?
I will drive up.
All right.
I will drive up.
All right.
And I'll kick your fucking pussy ass
I'm going to
in.
tell you where I'm going to be. This weekend, I'm going to be at Delaney Hall on Saturday. Can I expect you there?
Delaney Hall where?
Doremus Avenue in Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, another shithole that you people
What are you,
pride
scared?
on.
What are you,
You're
scared?
doing the right thing. No, I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming.
I'll see you there, Chud.
Are you ready? Are you fucking
Sean,
ready?
no one's
Don't
scared of you.
call me a chud no more.
Sean.
You fuck.
Sean.
Because you know what?
Sean.
I'll fucking knock your lights out.
Sean, listen to me.
Fuck you.
You want to listen to
Fuck
me?
you.
Okay. You gotta
Don't
run it.
call me
Every time
by
you
my birth name.
All right, what do you want me to call? Okay, I won't call you Sean. What's up, Chud?
Call
Stop
me
using
Chud
9/11.
like you do.
Stop using
Like you
9/11
do.
to justify your bigotry, Sean. Period.
Fuck you. You don't know how many people I knew that died.
Doesn't make Islamophobia okay, Sean. Prince, thank you so much, Prince.
Oh, okay. So let's embrace
Prince, hold on,
Islam.
let me read this donation. Says he probably believes he was there now. Yeah, exactly, Prince. Look, here's the thing, right? It doesn't matter. right? It doesn't matter if he was there or not. What matters is he's an Islamophobic bigot who doesn't like brown people and tries to use events like 9/11 to justify his hatred. And he doesn't like that it doesn't work on boomers the same way as it works on. He wishes it worked the same way as it does on boomers as it doesn't on me. Barb, thank you so much. I had surgery this week. I'm literally going to rip a stitch laughing.
All right,
all
your followers.
That's right, Barb. That's right. Chestnuts roasting on the open fire. Haley's going straight to hell. Listen, Sean, here's the thing. I need you to calm down, right? I want you to just try and take a deep breath for a second, and I'll explain this to you so you don't freak out, okay?
Oh, dude, you don't have to freak out.
Okay,
I mean,
calm
and
down,
you don't have
Sean.
to explain it to me. Listen,
Sean. Sean.
No.
Those
you
were not,
told me to
Sean,
shut up.
Islam is a peaceful religion, Sean.
Oh, yeah, it is. Reading the Quran. Reading the Quran.
It is,
Okay.
Sean. It is, Sean. And you're just you're a bigot, Sean. You don't like brown people, Sean.
No. Okay. Well, okay. In the Quran, it says. In the Quran,
the Bible says it's okay to own slaves.
To conquer.
The Bible says it's okay to own slaves. You want to talk about the Bible real quick and the most problematic parts of the Bible? You want to do that?
No.
Why not?
Because the Quran is completely the opposite.
Really? Let's talk about the Bible real quick, folks.
Why don't you read?
Sean won't want to do this because it will prove.
Listen, this is what I run into with
Sean,
you.
tell me something the Bible advocates for, or something the Quran advocates for that the Bible doesn't.
Flip the Quran.
Just tell me
Flip
real
the
quick.
Quran.
Tell me.
The Quran is about conquering.
Oh, the Bible's not about conquering?
No.
Really?
No.
I don't think you've ever read
It's about
the Bible,
finding
Sean.
your love. It's about finding your love for Jesus Christ. Oh,
Really?
wait a minute. You can't use the name Jesus Christ unless you're using it to curse somebody. Correct? Correct, my friend Adam? Correct. When
So, hold
you
on, Sean,
turn
real quick.
around,
Hold on.
and you
You're
say
way
something,
too
you say
uptight.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So, Sean, anyway, you done? Okay. So, Sean, really,
I'm never going to be done, Adam.
Sean,
I'm never going to be
Let's look at
done.
Leviticus 25:44 through 46. Let's
Okay,
talk about how
read
it.
it.
Okay, it permits buying slaves.
Yes. Okay.
Do you agree with slave ownership, Sean?
Well, the thing that makes me laugh,
He
listen,
says, wow.
are you letting me finish?
Wow, that's all I need to know.
You're a dick.
No, you're
a fucking
a
dick.
bigot who tries to use the dead bodies
No,
of people.
no,
who
I was
You're
just
using
trying
the graves of those who died on 9/11 to push your bigoted agenda. You're stepping on the graves of dead
That's
people.
how Adam
You're
defends it.
stepping on the graves of 9/11
I
people.
am not.
You are.
Fuck you.
They would all.
You're doing it
they would all
again.
they would all absolutely be disappointed.
You're doing
with
it
you.
again.
They
You're
would
a
all be
Democratic.
disappointed with you.
See,
they would all
listen,
be
this is the
disappointed
thing.
with you, Sean.
Listen.
They
This
would
is
be
the thing that makes
disgusted
me
with
laugh
you,
at your
Sean.
Democratic Party because the socialists are going to take you out. The socialist Democrats are going to remove
I'm a
you.
democratic socialist.
And no, you're not. No,
I'm
you're
not.
not.
Okay.
You're going to get burned. You're going to get fucking burned, motherfucker.
I am a social
You're going to get
dem, you
burned.
goof.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
How are you gonna
You're
tell
not
me
as
I'm
extreme
not?
as they are. You're not as extreme.
They're not extreme.
Oh, bullshit. You're a fucking lying asshole.
Lying,
they are extreme. Lyman. Listen, I know more New Yorkers that lie.
New Yorkers
And
hate
they
you.
can defend themselves, and you people are fucking pussy motherfuckers.
Sean, listen,
You can
you're
never
starting
stand
talk
to
like
our
you're starting to
grave.
talk like a caveman now. So listen.
Oh, fuck you.
Listen, you
fuck
are. You're
you.
embarrassing yourself.
You're a
Look,
pussy.
I'm here to tell
You're
you,
a
Sean.
pussy.
I'm here to tell you.
Listen,
right? You're not gonna do anything. You're not going to do anything
fucking
about what I said.
cocksucker.
You're not going to do
Listen,
anything about what I
cockhead.
said, Sean. You're not going to do anything about what I said because you don't have the courage.
Yes, I do.
You don't
yes, I
have
do.
the
Okay.
courage.
I got courage. Okay.
I hung up on him. That'll get him worked up. Now that he sees that he was hung up on. Again, like, these guys are absolutely pathetic. And by the way, I've heard so many times from people in New York that they were at 9/11 and they experienced the trauma of 9/11. And they use that to justify their bigotry. All right, he's calling back.
Call from.
What do you want? You don't have the courage, Sean. All right? You don't care about what happened to the people on 9/11.
All right, what did you say? What did you say? You were afraid to meet me. You were afraid to meet me.
Using it to justify your
wait a minute.
Sean,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Sean,
wait a
explain
minute.
to me.
Adam, you said you wouldn't meet me because you were afraid. Why were you afraid?
Sean, I wouldn't waste $1.
If you're willing to partake
come do it.
in your...
I'll be there on Saturday. Come do it, Sean. We'll wait. You're
Saturday, where?
I'll be on Doremus Avenue in Newark, New Jersey on Saturday. You will not show up because you're a coward. And that's a fact.
If
Catch
I can get a
22,
GoFundMe?
thank you so much. You need a GoFundMe to drive to Newark, you tadpole. Stop talking, all right? What you do and what you did is you use atrocities like 9/11 where innocent people died to justify your hatred of brown people.
You know what?
It's the most
you know
despicable
what? Are you
thing
gonna
you
be
could
there?
ever do.
You're going to be there.
Did you know anyone who died on 9/11, Sean?
Yes!
Well, guess what?
Yes!
Guess what? They'd be ashamed of you.
Oh, you're a fucking cunt. You're a cunt.
Catch 22. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. How about them apples? They'd be ashamed of you. Bro's trying to get a GoFundMe going to drive 20 minutes.
Call from.
What do you want?
I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah, well, deal with it. You'll get over it. You
don't know how
need
many,
to stop
you don't know
your
how many
hatred.
people I lost.
You need to stop your hatred of brown people and stop trying to use 9/11 to justify. Listen, you aren't ever going. Your yelling and screaming and whatever the hell you're doing means nothing to me, Judd. You know why? Because I know you wouldn't back it up with any action because you don't have the guts. But what I do know is the people who died on 9/11 would be ashamed of you for using that traumatic, horrible event to justify your hatred of brown people. 210 Rain, Christopher, thank you so much.
I have no problem with brown.
Oh, of course you don't. Meanwhile,
don't.
you're trying to blame. You absolutely do. It's exactly why you have a problem with undocumented immigration and Muslim people. It's about the color of their skin. I wasn't born yesterday. Sean 9. Okay? And guess what? Let me let you know something else, bigot boomer. We're done with your bigoted bullshit. The new generation is here, and you're going to like it, you're going to deal with it, and you're going to keep your mouth shut. And you're going to show people equal respect, or you're gone. And that's
I think what you're like treading up the pole is that
treading up the pole
is that
you can't even speak. Shut up. Just do me a favor. Keep your mouth shut when it comes to 9/11. All right? And stop using it to justify your hatred of other communities of people who did nothing to you, including that of Muslim people and undocumented immigrants.
Goodness,
when those
you're
topics
so
come up, keep
one-sided,
9/11 out of your mouth. What do you
No,
think?
not
What do
even
you
that.
think?
Oh, well, you
what do
Will
you think?
Smith?
You're the Pope
What
of
are you, Will
9/11?
Smith?
What do you think? You're the Pope of 9/11, Muppet?
No.
Because you knew somebody from, like, what? Was it a friend of a friend of a friend of a cousin? Muppet? I was supposed to fix the wire in Tower 2 the day after 9/11. Shut up.
You're fucking heartless. You're fucking heartless. And you know what? God deals with those that are heartless.
Yeah, well, if
fucking
your God
heartless.
justifies the way that you've spoken about undocumented immigrants and
No
brown people in
bullshit.
here, then guess what? I don't
No,
want that
fuck
to be
the
my God. And by the way, God, if there
You
is
know
a
what?
God, he would never support the way you speak about other human beings. Okay?
What you just said, what you
Is
just
the truth.
said, do
And
you
the
think-
truth hurts, Sean.
No, it doesn't.
The truth
doesn't.
hurts. That's why that's why you got upset. Because the truth hurts.
You
just made a bunch of threats. You gonna actually act on them, or you gonna wimp out? You ain't gonna do nothing, and you know it. You're gonna sit on your couch and fart into the same cushion you've been farting into for the last 60 years. You ain't gonna do a thing.
Adam Crew. Adam Crew. Is that your name?
Cray.
Adam Cray.
You've said it
I
before
can
multiple
find-
times. Now suddenly you can't say it.
I can find you.
He's trying to find excuses now. Oh, I thought it was Crew. That's why I took a wrong right turn at the 9th Street on the 9th
What would
Avenue.
you do? What would you do if I ended up in your doorstep?
Laugh in your face.
What would you do?
Laugh in your face. Quite literally. I would pull out my phone, turn on the live stream on TikTok, and laugh at you. That's what I would
Do you own any firearms?
Yes. Multiple, as a matter of fact.
I hope you do.
Okay. You going to do
Because
something?
I'd like to. No. Because you're a fucking pussy.
Sean.
I'd like to fucking
Sean,
fist fight
join
you.
the line of people that want to hurt me, okay? The truth is the truth. And I'm telling you-
Soros boy.
What do you mean,
boy.
Soros boy?
You're a Soros boy.
Okay, do you
You're
have any
a Soros
proof,
boy.
Sean?
Because you told me, yes, you did. You told
Sean,
me
it
that
was a
you get
joke.
$1 million to do Soros work.
Sean, that was a joke.
No, it wasn't a
Yes, it
fucking
was,
joke.
John.
Because you're a clown.
Sean,
You're a fucking
I've
clown.
never taken
You're
any
a
money
traitor.
from any-
You're a fucking traitor to the United States
Sean,
of America.
Sean, it's a joke.
Fuck
I've never
you.
taken a dime
You're
from any
a
organization.
traitor.
Sean,
When we
I've
go
never
and we
taken
start
any money-
picking up, when we start picking up
Listen.
the end.
Here you go, folks. Do you hear
Okay.
him? When we start picking up, see?
Because-
Do you hear, folks? He's advocating for the fascist roundups. Do you hear him? Suddenly, the guy who doesn't advocate for that is now saying, when we start picking
yeah,
up.
the fascist right. No,
See?
it's
Did you
going
hear
to
him, folks?
become Iran.
Did you hear him, folks? When we start picking up, he's advocating for them rounding people up, which they're definitely going to do, right? If these midterms are successful. But I just want to show you, like, this is who these people are, right? Illusion, thank you for becoming a tadpole. Appreciate you, bro.
Call from.
Sean, what do you want? I mean, I'm interested.
Are
in
you
talking to
ready?
people.
Are you ready
I'm
for the
interested.
annihilation of
there
the
it
United
is.
States?
There it is.
Are you
There
ready?
it is.
Are you ready?
Sean, listen, no one is afraid of you. Okay? No one.
I
is
don't give a
Sean,
fuck
Sean, I
if
want
anybody's
you,
afraid
Sean,
of me.
I want you to go to sleep tonight remembering that I and everyone else is laughing
Guess what?
themselves to bed.
Guess what?
Knowing that
Guess
you
what?
don't have a backbone.
Guess what?
Sean,
Guess what?
you don't
Guess
have a
what?
backbone.
Guess what?
Sean, I'm going to be at
We
the
are going
9th
to be attacked.
Sean, why don't you meet me on the 9th of September on 9th Avenue? All right? I'll be there at 9 a.m.
If we make it.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Try and change the conversation now. Here's the
No,
thing,
if
Sean.
we're
Listen,
gonna make it.
Here's what I want you to do.
Because the Iranian government...
Maybe you'll come back to me in a few days, Sean, and you'll say, you know what? I shouldn't have said those things. I'm sorry. Here's my point, okay? You attempt to demonize people of a particular faith, right? Because of an event, a terrorist event that happened, yet you give no consideration to those same style of terrorist attacks committed by Christian nationalists.
Okay.
And you do, and I want you to stop it. I'm not done.
Hold on. Because you told me to shut the fuck up.
Am I done talking? When I'm done talking,
what are you
speak.
trying to do?
When I'm done talking, you speak, Sean. Okay?
Oh, fuck you.
All right, then have a good
Fuck
night.
you.
No,
what are you fucking...
I hope both
what
sides
are you
of your pillow
trying
are
to
hot
tell
tonight.
me something?
I hope both sides of your pillow are hot tonight.
Yeah, you know what?
You know what? I'm going to do nothing about it because I don't have a backbone. Sean, all right? I've about had it up to here with you, all right? Stop using 9/11 to demonize brown people, okay? Grow up.
They're not brown people.
No one is taking your shit
That
anymore.
was, listen.
We're over
that
it, Sean.
is more racist.
We're over it, Sean. We're over
You-
it. We've had
you
enough
just
of
said
this
brown
bigoted
people.
generation. Get used to it. The new generation is here. We're done with it. We accept everyone. Everyone. Okay? Whether you like
luck.
it or not, Sean.
Good luck. Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Well, Sean, otherwise I'd be stuck
Because
with a million
they're
views.
gonna stick it in your ass and they're gonna hammer.
Oh, there
it.
we go again. Sean's getting into it again. There we go again, Sean. Now he's talking about something schmexual again. Sean?
Schmeck. Yeah.
Yeah. Again. I know you
Whatever.
think that the people that look like you are suddenly less violent, but do you know that that demographic is more likely to commit violent crime against women than any other demographic in this country? Any other population of people in this country? Do you know they're more likely to commit mass shootings than any other demographic in this country?
Oh yeah, like the trans.
Do you know they're more likely than any other demographic to commit sexual assault? So
Oh
stop
my goodness, where are you
demonizing.
getting this from?
Oh, these are proven statistics. Sean.
Where are you getting it?
The
It's not
FBI,
proven. It's
Sean.
garbage.
The FBI, Sean. Sean, can you tell me the last black school shooter?
Okay, let me tell you something.
Can you name one, Sean? See, here's
Let
the
me
problem,
tell you
Sean.
something. If
Sean,
listen,
here's the
if
problem,
you're
Sean. You're full of crap. You've been full of
This
crap your
is the
entire
problem
life. No one's
that
ever
we
told you
have.
you're full of crap. Now I'm
Adam,
telling you you're full of crap. Now I'm telling
Adam.
you you're full of crap. And if you don't fucking
Adam.
like it, then you cannot call me
Adam.
anymore. You're gonna
Adam.
deal with it.
Adam.
We're done with your bullshit
Adam.
generation perpetuating hate against marginalized communities. And if you keep perpetuating hate against
Adam.
marginalized communities, then you'll see what happens. Right? That's all I have to say to you, Sean.
Adam, I will go after you with the FCC, and I will have you removed. Okay?
Sean, you don't have that kind of
Let me speak. Let me speak, you
Sean,
fuck.
you're not going to do shit. Shut up. I'm hanging
Oh,
up
yes,
now.
I will.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Go to bed angry. You lose. Oh, looks like we have some crybabies in the chat. Well, listen, if you're crying, you know where the fucking door is. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. Noin, according to Sean. Jazz Matt, thank you so much. He's so sad. You're so funny. Be safe. We need you. Thank you so much, Jazz. Appreciate you. This generation, right, in particular, has gotten away with this kind of hatred of people forever. They never get pushed back. There's never any pushback. They always let it go. They always don't, you know, they don't address it harshly enough. And people like Sean have been saying these things for far too long. And then they use these sob stories about how they were victims of 9/11 and therefore their hatred is justified because they were an electrician. I don't give a shit. You hear me? I don't care. How's that sound? I don't care. It's that simple. It's not difficult to figure out. Chat, do you think that was the most epic crash out of the year? Chat, do you think that was the most epic crash out of the year? Those days are over. That's right, Jason. Those days are over. And we got into it yesterday about this. This is a continuation of our conversation yesterday in which he attempts to demonize people who are of Islamic faith, who are Muslim. Every single Muslim person I've ever met has been peaceful and only advocated for peaceful peace. Has only been kind and caring. So, Adam, why would you want the government to have more power? Where the hell did you get that from, Dorby Online? Adam, why would you want the government to have more power? What? Where did you get that from, you doorknob? Cindy says, not all boomers are bad. Cindy, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, right? If you're offended by anything I've said, it's because you're likely guilty. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Yes, that generation is full of bigots. So is the generation before it. And that generation's going to be held accountable for it. And if you don't like it, then too bad. It doesn't need to be said that not all are. Just don't be. Right? It doesn't need to be said that not all are. Just don't be. It goes without saying. It goes without saying. It is what it is, folks. No, Cindy, I'm perfectly chill. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm perfectly chill. I couldn't be more chill. Daisy says, Jesus loves you. He died for your sins on the cross, rose again, and offers... Shut up. God. America should stay out of the Middle East. Zionism isn't compatible with America. No, the United States needs to stay out of the agenda of the Israeli government, okay? Which, yes, happens to be Zionist. There are always some goofy people who, like, get indirectly offended. They always have to find something to be offended by. That's right, atheist. We've gone through our entire life. We're witnessing the result of all this racism, all this bigotry, all this xenophobia, right? We're now dealing with all of these consequences, right? We're witnessing it. The federal government is in the street murdering these people for driving to work in the morning. Yeah, I'm pissed off. You're damn right I'm mad. Netanyahu's a war criminal. No, I'd say he's the worst president ever, but that's besides the point. What's up, T? How are you? Adam, next time you are face-to-face with detention center employees, assure them that their community will take care of them if they quit. I've done that, Jason, but I appreciate you. We've told them multiple times they would be heroes. In fact, on July 4th, we were trying to convince ICE employees to commit like this historic protest where they all lay down their firearms and they take off their uniforms and lay them in front of them and then go stand with the protesters and hold up their fists. We were trying to convince them they would be heroes. They'd be taking care of the rest of their life if they did that. It'd be huge news. It would make the New York Times was there. A reporter that I'm pretty friendly with the New York Times was present at that protest. They didn't care. It is more important for them to fulfill their bigoted bullshit agenda. T, same old. Same old, bro. George W. Bush was horrific. The people ran. It was what? I don't know what you're talking about, Dan. You just went to a level that I don't know what you're talking about. Madam, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, zero tolerance. Zero tolerance. I bet you loved Biden. No, I don't love politicians like you weirdos. Okay? You weirdos are the only ones who love politicians. Okay? I don't love politicians. Whoops, sorry. Jazz, I accidentally muted you. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. Sorry about that. Sorry, Jazz. I did not mean to do that. You know, it's funny because when I talk to these people, and I'm talking about undocumented immigrants, when I talk to these communities and stuff, you can't help but love these people. Like, and I mean that, like you can't help but want to fight for them. They are the kindest, most hardworking. These people expect nothing but to be left alone. That's quite literally what they're asking, to be left alone. They just want to be left alone. And when you see little kids standing outside detention centers begging for daddy or mommy to come home, it changes who you are as a person. I was an advocate before the stuff with Donald Trump, but having conversations with these people and their families and watching them interact with their children when they're freed from these detention centers truly changed me. In a much more, what the right would say, is radical direction. I don't really care. So, people are people, and that's all there is to it. And these people need to be advocated for. Cindy, thank you for the $5 super chat. We need to start over. Trump is bad. You don't need to be tough with me. I'm just a Democrat grandma. What are you talking about, Cindy? I'm not even sure what you're talking about. But thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Jam, nope, don't love politicians, but I respect them. I don't respect them. Why would I respect people who don't give a shit about us? There are very few politicians who care about the American people. Majority of them are on the left. But there are very few. Most of them are there to enrich their own pockets, you know, to fatten their wallet and to make their lives better. And that's why they're there. And we need to change that. There has to be a fundamental change. You've been rude to me. No, Cindy, I wasn't rude to you. Okay? I told you that if it doesn't apply, let it fly. That's not rude. That's a fact. It means if you're not racist, then it shouldn't affect you. Tea Drinker, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, T. Right? All they expect is to be left alone. They don't expect us to follow laws and regulations like the rest of us. What? All right. Dorby, shut up. All right? Jake Lang actually got arrested today. So they drove their vehicles up on the sidewalk towards two crowds of people. So him and about 8 other people got arrested or something. All right, let me just mute this person. I think they think that I'm interested in their fucking crybaby shit. I'm not. So sit quietly now. They drove up on the sidewalk and drove towards crowds of people and got arrested. It wasn't just Jake Lang. It was a bunch of other people. And let me say this really quick. I've gone back and forth about the Jake Lang thing. I don't think we should necessarily be showing him any attention. I think it's almost better to just ignore him. But I also get why people want to shut the shit down. Because why should we give him these cities to go and perpetuate his nonsense? I almost feel like it's better, though, that there's a happy medium between it. I think people make too big of a deal out of his rally. So, like, should we be posting 900 videos showing his rallies are happening on, Saturday at blank PM? No, I don't think we should be doing that. Like, but do I think we could show up based off how much interest he's able to garner? Yes. So there's like a happy medium there, and people can't seem to figure that out. Like, we don't need to repost that he's having a rally at 2 p.m. every single day, because you're just drawing attention to the fact that this racist POS is now having a rally where he's going to say the N slur 600 times and perpetuate white supremacy. But can we show up and shut that shit down based off the interest he's capable of garnering? Yes. We should be posting bail for Spider-Man in today's episode. I think that I don't believe he'll have bail. He'll probably get ROR'd. Fuck the news from going after Hassan while Jake Lang is a hate crime. I mean, again, you should put no stock in what mainstream media says about anyone, okay? The mainstream media is a joke. Dorby, you keep saying I don't think illegal immigrants need to follow laws. Not sure where you got that from, but you voted for a convicted felon. So don't talk to me about committing misdemeanors, right, to better one's life when you voted for a convicted felon, insurrectionist, adjudicated rapist. I'm not interested in talking about laws with those who support felonies. Melanie, you're exactly right. Cindy Adams said, way worse to Mac. All he's saying is, if you're racist, great. If you're not racist, great. We don't have to shout out to the world you're not racist. Just know in your head and keep being a good person. Exactly, Melanie. Just looking for attention. I'm not interested in it. MPD said they didn't pepper spray anyone. Well, Jake Lang did. I mean, I don't know. I don't care about that. Pepper spray is pepper spray. I've been pepper sprayed so many times I can't even count. So the thing that I'm concerned with is whether or not Jake Lang is convincing other people to participate in his bullshit. And not that I think he is, but I think that he's trying to cause or raise tensions between particular groups of people. And I think that's working only because people are maybe they don't know it, maybe they don't realize it, but they're unknowingly drawing attention to it in a positive way by posting like events that he's going to be at. I think we need to remain mum. When Jake Lang is about to host an event, we need to not talk about it. Yeah, we'll show up, but we need to not speak about it. There needs to be an understanding between people on the left that we're not going to post posters saying, oh, Jake Lang's holding an N slur rally here on the blah, blah, blah. Like, we need to not do that. I mean, is it just me? Like, why is this so hard to figure out? I don't understand why people struggle with this. It's not complicated, but unfortunately the left does this shit all the time, and they make things so much worse. Mario Yoshi, I wouldn't listen to you, so it doesn't matter what you say, right? You're probably either a little kid or a chud, so either one. Yeah, I just turned the phone lines back on. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here, though. What crime did Trump... Oh, my God. Guys, there's someone in chat right now asking me what crime did Trump get charged with. So, hi, John. Instead of me answering that very easy question, why don't you call in? That would be the best, all right? 908-652-3703. Why don't you give a call in, and we'll have a little chat about it, and I'll explain to you why Trump is absolutely a convicted felon. He received an unconditional discharge, and he was indicted 3 other times in which he never went to trial for because he was elected. You can call, Jazz, you can call. I just don't want like people to talk for long. But if you want to call really quick, you can. Yes, it's very easy to prove if you call in. I have no problem proving that to any Trump supporter who calls in. I've debated the indictment so many times I could do it in my fucking sleep. Okay, Trump is a criminal, so get over it. Republicans will control the House, the Senate, and the presidency for decades to come. Not without a coup, they won't. So unless you're advocating for a coup, then no, they won't. It is right. Name your Democrat for president? No, it doesn't matter. It's too far away. The midterms are what matter right now. I would tell you, if you're asking me who I think the 2 front runners are, it's, in my opinion, the 2 people Democrats are probably eyeing right now, understanding they need to go in a direction that rejects AIPAC money and is at the very least progressive, would be AOC. And I believe if Abdul Al-Sayed wins his election, I think, believe it or not, I believe he's going to be somebody that potentially gets the nod. But we'll see what happens. AOC's... According to the polls, AOC is the front runner. And then you have a lot of establishment people like Gavin Newsom, Kamala Harris, people like that, J.B. Pritzker. But it's very likely that Democrats understand AIPAC is not going to win a presidential election. So don't be shocked if Abdul Al-Sayed is, because he is progressive and because he's not DSA, he's progressive. I believe he will be someone Democrats will seriously consider. Jon Stewart runs, he'd win. That's not the direction they need to go. But he's not going to run anyway, so it's a pointless conversation. It's more looking for us up. No, it's not. It's not. Polls don't indicate it's looking that way at all. AOC is actually leading the polls that talk about who would be the nominee. Yeah, I'm not Newsom would not be my pick. I'd be much more likely to support an Abdul Al-Sayed or a AOC. He's not DSA? No. He's a capitalist. He's a progressive. He's not DSA. Which is why I think he's the most likely. And not a lot of people are talking about it, but don't be shocked if I'm right about that. But no, he's not DSA. I like you, Adam, but the AIPAC thing is a boogeyman, and saying Al-Sayed can run for 2028 is really echo chamber delusion. What? Echo chamber delusion? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what that means. There's no one else in here. How's it an echo chamber? What do you mean? No one has said, I've never heard anyone recommend Abdul Al-Sayed. So I don't know how an echo chamber delusion is thinking you can run establishment Democrats and win another presidential election. You guys want to keep feeding the same people to a population that has rejected them. They're not interested in establishment Democrats anymore. Sorry, it is what it is. I'm not really interested in it either. At the end of the day, I'm going to vote for the Democrat nominee, but I'm going to fight for who I want to be that nominee. All right. I'm going to pop off here, folks. Appreciate you. I've told that guy to call in multiple times, so. John keeps saying no one has answered what Trump is charged with. So, John, Trump was charged with falsifying business records to hide campaign finance violations, okay? Falsifying business records in the state of New York is a misdemeanor. It gets elevated to a felony when it's to hide another crime. So that's what Trump was charged with. You act like that's a difficult question to answer. It's quite literally I would destroy you in minutes. I don't even know why you're like asking it like it's stumping me or something. Yeah, I know. He thinks he's stumping us with this, what was Trump charged with shit. Who cares? He's a convicted felon, falsifying business records to hide campaign finance violations. That's what he was convicted of. He was also charged with, if you really want to get into it, obstruction of justice, willful retention of classified documents, conspiracy to defraud the United States, and Racketeer Influence Corrupt Organization Act in Georgia. So, yeah. The only reason that second federal case or those two federal cases didn't go to trial was because Donald Trump got elected. So they were dropped. They were dismissed without prejudice because Donald Trump got elected. That's the only reason. Otherwise, Donald Trump would have been convicted in every single one of those cases, like he was on the first and only criminal indictment that went to trial. He was found guilty, and then he received an unconditional discharge because he was the president-elect. My 29 and 20-year-old want more progressive leaders. Melanie, that's the direction of the country. Definitely, your kids are definitely saying the right things. All right, folks. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Take care. Now listen here. One more thing before I get off here. Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who you're talking to? I was at 9/11. I was at 9/11. That justifies my hatred for Muslim people. Who do you think you are? Love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Take care. I probably have to put this live on members only, so if you're not a member, become a member, because this live definitely won't get ads because of Sean. So I'll have to put it on members only, but it'll definitely be up for members if you want to rewatch it. Love you guys. See you tomorrow on TikTok. Take care. Bigots, I know these, the things I say upset you. And so I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I don't apologize